Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Blazers versus Grizzlies NBA matchup on Sunday, November 5th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day. Sportschatplace.com, Pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays, and while these aren't meant for everyone, these are meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. But if you do, call or text the number that you see on the screen. These packages are not available on the website. They're only available by calling or texting. Find out. You'll love it. But anyways, let's get to this one. We got the Blazers taking on the Grizzlies. This is one of those home versus away, day off, and then the same home versus away. So it's not a back-to-back. It's two teams playing consecutive games against each other in the same building with a day off in between. And it was the Blazers winning the first game in overtime, 115-113. And, for Memphis, they still looking for their first win of the season. 0-6 heading into this game. And I'll tell you, the Memphis that we saw in that game is the same Grizzlies that we've seen all season. Of course, John Morant not playing for the Grizzlies, suspended. But, that puts Bane as like their main guy, and he's just not good enough to be in that role. He's a good player, but he's not like that elite player that you need. He's nowhere in the neighborhood of a John Morant. Of course, Jackson Jr. also, same thing. I mean, it's basically the same story every single game here for the Grizzlies, and the result has been exactly the same. So maybe it's time for the Grizz to try something a little bit different. The only difference last game was that Marcus Smart really just put in 8 points in that game. So he was more of a facilitator, but he was a minus 19 in his plus-minus differential. Ugh, that is not good. But, when we look at, what the Blazers are doing, they've now won 3 games in a row. This is a team that many consider to be the worst team in the league. But, it's tough to say. I think now you have to say that the Memphis Grizzlies are the worst team in the league at this point. I think that, less pressure on their top draft choice, more pressure on the guys that have been there before. Grant, 26 points in that winning effort. Brogdon, 24 points. Sharp, 22 points. And Ayton, 16 points. If you put the ball in these guys' hands, less pressure on the young guy. Maybe he eventually comes around, because right now, looking like, the early call is that he's a bust. Tough to call a guy a bust, 5 games into his rookie season. I think he's probably got a lot more than what we've seen from him so far. But I think in the meantime, Memphis is a tough take, but I think, the Blazers, they're a tough take as well, even though they've won 3 in a row. I think Memphis bounces back, gets their first win of the year, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.